Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing the Enjenir, a game where we over-engineer things that are just barely good enough to accomplish their most basic functionality. And we are starting off with where we left off, which is to build a shelf for this boat that allows these materials to, here, let me bring up the thing. We need to build a platform above the boat to ensure the goods are kept dry. Like, that's the whole point of a boat. Just put it in the boat. The boat should be keeping dry. Apparently the boat is leaky, and maybe you should fix the boat with the materials you're using to build a storage compartment for this stuff. But no, we're just gonna build a shelf and make the boat top heavy and hope that it can get across the water. I have no idea what the physics of the boat is like, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put that down and we're gonna click build. I just gotta see what happens here. What happens to this stuff? Okay, there we go. Mission failed. Okay, I don't even know why. Oh wait, where does it go? Is that normal? Does it turn like that? We're going over there? I thought we had to go all the way over there. Okay, does this game, is conservation of momentum, is that gonna be a thing I have to deal with during that turn? I'm assuming that the boat is actually a rigid body that is just moving, as in like, we're not dealing with buoyancy and water physics. That is my assumption, and I am going to hope that I am correct, because otherwise, this is just gonna be an extremely top-heavy thing here. Do I need, how high above the water do I need these things to stay? They better not have to stay up here, because that's just wrong. So let's build a platform here. All right, something like that, I feel like should be pretty good. And I actually kind of think I only really need something on the back. Let's do another quick build test, see what this feels like, if we're on the right track or not. There we go. Okay, I think I might need to make it taller. These things feel very heavy. Like they just completely destroyed this stuff. Well, let's add some cross braces. All right, you know what? I'm thinking that an actual 4-prong thing or a 4-leg platform might be better. All right, there we go. Let's see if that gives us the support that we need. Probably not, judging by the way it happened last time. Okay, so I do feel, actually the platform survived. These things just bounce off of each other. Oh, platform didn't survive the turn. That is because the turn actually does have some physics going on there. All right, so what needs to happen, a lot needs to happen. I only have 6 beam connections left. So I'm going to add 4 right now that are gonna do this. These are gonna catch the materials. I don't even know what they are. Then we can do this. All right, now I've got, oh, I have 6 more. Oh, wait, what? Did I misunderstand when I saw 6 down here? Did this not count? Adding them to... Oh, that doesn't count? This only counts when you're fixing it to a object that is not your structure. Oh, I just learned something. Okay, that is great news. All right, because I need to add some support down here, and we're gonna use these to support these side things. And we can also put some support, extra support on the main platform as well. All right, yeah, here we go. Just do a couple nails on each of these, especially ones that go from here into the extra support. All right, and then we can add some cross bracing. All right, this should do it. I really hope this does it. All right, here goes nothing. Yes, yes, stay intact. Looks good to me. Stay intact. No! Why? Why is the turn is so harsh? I think I need some back support. Some beams back here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put one there and one there. And now we are gonna add some cross bracing like this. Oh, I can't really do that on that side, can I? There, just as like a little bit of a backboard for these things. All right, this actually looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I feel like I've improved the aesthetic of the boat. I mean, it's janky, but cool janky. Have we engineered successfully? There it goes. All right, just survive the turn. I really gotta try to look at what's going on here. The turn is so bad. What do I do about that? More nails. Probably just more nails. They give you hundreds of nails. It's like you gotta use them, right? Let's see if I nailed it. Let's see if I nailed it effectively. I didn't make any other changes other than nails. Oh, come on. Stay, 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 stay. It's so much damage just on the initial drop. It's still really bad. Maybe some cross bracing like in the middle. All right, so I've done this weird spiral bracing in the middle. Don't know if that's gonna help. It was the only way I could fit the braces on there, but let's see what happened. It's so much. Maybe I should have built it higher because I feel like the fall. Yes, 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 it worked. It actually, please tell me it's a success. I'll take a success. That's a success enough for me. Let me look at the grading. I just passed. I passed as minimally as possible on that. I just probably used too many materials, right? Oh, broken connections. All of those nails I put in there. Well, that only lost me 440 points out of my 4,000. So that wasn't... even with all of those connections staying intact, I would still have a D-. Yeah, it's the amount of materials I used. All right, up next, we have seismic test. There have been a number of earthquakes recently, and our buildings just haven't been up to the task. Prove that you're the man we should be using going forward. Build a platform support structure and reach destination. Build a structure to support this platform, then test it out to make sure it can withstand the seismic test. Don't let the platform fall and remain in target location for 5 consecutive seconds. Okay, well, let's do a quick test and see what this challenge is all about. So build. Oh, so that has to stay up there. Oh, I have to be up there. Oh, and then look at the platform down below. So yeah, build the platform and reach the destination. That's what it means, is see this green box up here? So I have to get my character into the green box while this platform stays in the yellow box. All right, I'm probably going to have to use some blocks for this one. All right, let's use some grid lines as well. Oh, we can scale these. Oh, I should have known that its controls are right there. There's another corner. This thing isn't even aligned. It's not aligned with the grid at all. But I've got to get up to where this is. So I got to build. There is no grid. There is no grid. Okay, this is not a game with a grid. Oh, I didn't even know I could do this. Oh, no. I should do this this way because my character is going to be approaching and I want to be able to climb up. So I don't want to have to walk around to the sides. There we go. Now let's use some mortar. So I'm going to build this pyramid style. Oh man, I got to resize it every single time. Can I add mortar after? Let me do a quick test here. If I do this, I go mortar. Ooh, it does not. I guess I choose which side, huh? All right, I'm gonna have to resize these every single time. That's unfortunate. Unless I don't know how to copy and paste previous ones. So each one of these, I'm going to offset inwards by like a quarter. So we're gonna end up creating like a pyramid shape. This is really tall. That's too much. I can't start this that soon. All right, I'm just gonna go in like an eighth then. And actually I wonder if I'm going in that little, I don't know if this is like breaking the game, but I think I can add it to that surface there. If I didn't place the brick on top of mortar, I wonder if it registers that it's attached to mortar now, you know what I mean? The benefit of what I'm doing is now I can just place all of the bricks down first and they will retain their sizing settings, and then I can add the mortar after. And I feel like this is gonna be super easy to climb. Are we getting there yet? Okay, we're getting there. This is getting too thin at the top though. All right, now I'm gonna start, I don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing right now. I don't know why, I just suddenly felt like Jenga styling it at the top is just gonna add more stability for the top. I really feel like this whole thing... Oh, I need to be able to get onto the platform, though. This can't be thinner than the platform, because I got to get on top of it. There, I can probably fill that gap. Or I could probably climb that gap there. Oh, no, it's going to drop down. That's right. Gravity happens. All right, now I just got to apply this to all of the surfaces, I think. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's see if this thing can even survive the earthquake. Oh, that was satisfying. All right, here it goes. That mortar seems useless. Like, they just seemed like bricks laying. Oh, it may have been the way that I did it. Let me look, because the bottom ones, I did the normal method. Let's see if they look different. They do look like they're attached. I think I confused the game by doing it with this method. I think adding the mortar in between after you've placed it, it doesn't apply. And you know, I want to change it too. It's not good. I don't think it's good to go skinny. I'm going to change it up completely. I don't know what I'm doing at all for this. Like, I don't know if I have the technology for the earthquake resistant, but I think the bigger the footprint, the more it's going to be able to handle without falling over. Oh, I can't do what I wanted to do. I wanted to lay it up vertically and make it long to be giant pillars, but it doesn't appear that it's going to let me do that. All right, I had to do a quick check. It looks like it is only rocking in a particular direction. So I want to have it braced in that direction in particular. Here we go. So I have it as wide of a footprint as I can make it and as long as I can with the single bricks. But now the annoying thing is having to redo all of this every single time. I hope I'm not missing just an obvious setting that I can just copy and paste the previous thing. But every single time I switch back and forth between inventory things, I have to reset. I think I'm going to end up getting into a groove. So let's just continue this as far up as I can go. All right, I've made it to the top. So I'm not even going to build anything else yet. I just want to see, do these two towers stand on their own? Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is a good sign. This is a very, very good sign. All right, we're on to something. I realized I should have done it the other way. I don't know why, because now I got to like run up like here instead. I should have done it 90 degrees so that it was the front and the back rather than the left and the right. Okay, so now let's brace them. Well, also I need a platform. I need a landing platform up here. All right, there we go. That should hold the platform. Let's just confirm. One step at a time. Don't want to get too far on a faulty premise. And that's why we confirm. I really thought this was going to be no problem right here. I don't know. Let me add some more bracing or something. I don't know. I did not expect that. Maybe, do I need, actually, before I do that, maybe I need the sheets? Does that, like, actually help with taking the load of the platform? Is it really that heavy? Let's brace it here. I mean, that should help out a lot. Why is this part so hard? I still gotta climb this thing. All right, I'm adding a little bit of an additional support here. And then I'm gonna also reinforce these connections with nails. Okay, let's see if this has made a difference. Like, this is not the problem I was expecting to spend the most time on here. Why? Oh, no. Why is it so bad? You know what's probably kind of happening a little bit? I bet it's not even as much this as it could be the actual stone pillars might be like pulling the whole thing apart. Let me see. Let me observe a little bit more here. Like, see, they're just not like attached to each other. What are ropes? Can I like, oh, this is a thing. Do you think this will help? I don't know how ropes work in this game. I don't know what their settings are or like their physics or anything like that. All right, I've added a bunch of rope. Let's see if the rope does anything. I tried rope once before. Didn't seem to work the way I wanted it to, but we'll see what happens here. I don't know if they're under tension, you know? Like, see, the rope doesn't appear to really have any tension going on. That seemed to actually make everything so bad. Who cares about the letter grade on this one? How do you just make it work? I'm probably just gonna have to like support the whole structure all the way through. Like here, I'm gonna add these wooden bits where the corners would be. I feel like I'm doing this the complete opposite way, like that I should have done it. I have a stone shell with a wooden core. I feel like a stone core with a wooden shell may have made more sense, but I am here right now, and I'm gonna continue. See, the problem with an earthquake is, like, you also don't want too much rigidity, because then, instead of bending, it's just going to snap. But if it bends, it snaps too in this game. All right, here it goes. it had no support. How heavy is this platform? All right, so now I'm just finding more spots to add some cross braces, and I'm doubling up the nails in these things as well. I just want to feel like the platform is getting supported for a little bit. That was better, but it's still pure chaos and destruction, which is kind of what we're trying to avoid a little bit. I'd like a little bit less destruction. We can keep the chaos, but just less destruction. Right, that time, it didn't even last at all. It's different every time. I really think my my stone wall method, bad idea. Oh boy indeed. I'm gonna restart structure. I'm sorry. We're off to a really bad start on that one, and I think the central thing might be the best way to go. Having a stone center pillar. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it like this, and then I am going to rotate them 90 degrees every single time. This is definitely gonna be a much more time-consuming build process, but I think it's what needs to happen. All right, as I'm getting up to the thing here, I'm already really happy with this decision because this platform, not gonna break this stone pillar. So now it's just a matter of, does the stone pillar support itself? So let's see what happens now. Here we go. That is pretty good. Now we got to figure out how to prevent it from falling. That is where I'm like lost when it comes to that. So the only thing I can think of to do is add beams attached to the foundation and then kind of just like brace the foundation. All right, so now I got like 4 corners of rope, but the problem is they're not like under tension, it doesn't seem like. Well, let's see if it had any impact. All right, here it goes. See, like they're just loose, but it looks way better. Okay, what is going on with like, what happened to the mortar? The mortar doesn't really seem to be doing much, does it? All right, now that I've added these tiny little beams sticking out, my plan is to now cross brace in between every single one of them. And I'm hoping this is going to just keep the blocks together. All right, there we go. It's a very aesthetic design. I like this design, but let's see if that solves my problem. All right, please hold. Please hold. You guys ever see Forrest Gump? You know that scene when he has his leg braces as a kid and he starts running and his leg braces just start falling off? That was that visual right there. That's what we just saw. I don't really know what, like, I'm just grasping at straws here on what I'm doing right now. I'm just slapping things down and hoping for something better to happen. I need this thing to survive while I have to do the whole climb up to the top, and this thing has to stay intact the whole time I'm climbing. And I gotta still climb it. All right, I'm gonna start building a beam up from the middle now. Now, I don't really know what I'm gonna be able to do with this beam. Like, I don't even think I can really attach to like the outside or anything. Like, I guess I just kind of need to maybe support on the inside. All right, there we go. Now we have a whole structure going up the middle, accordion style as well. All right, if this doesn't do it, I'm at a loss. Here we go, please. Everything's breaking. Everything is breaking. And then all this stuff. See, that's what I was trying to prevent. I'm trying to like brace the front and back into each other so the bricks don't pop out. All right, I'm adding just, I don't know why this would be better than what I have, other than just the fact that there's more support. I'm just adding an additional cross brace in between all of these. Now, how are you gonna break my hopes and dreams? I mean, it's like, it's lasting longer, but I don't know if that's long. How long does it have to last again? Don't let the platform fall and remain in target location for 5 consecutive seconds. Oh, okay. I think I have a limited amount of time to get there. All right, I'm just gonna try to climb it now. All right, here we go. Looks good to me. Go fast, please. This is as fast as I can go right now. It takes so long just to get up here. All right, here we go. We're climbing. We're climbing. The bricks are falling. Oh, I don't know if I can do this challenge. This might be like, this is like an impossible challenge. There must be like a tried and true method that is super stable, but I don't know what that is. I just feel like this stuff isn't solid enough to the stone. You know what I mean? All right, I'm not even gonna watch. I'm just gonna go. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, I fell. And the tower is gonna fall anyway. Man, this is really hard. Oh! I'm a casualty. Maybe I can use the ropes in a better spot. All right, let me just see what kind of difference it makes without the ropes. Were the ropes actually helping that much? That was like way worse. Here, I'm gonna have the ropes. I'm gonna do a couple of different things with the ropes this time. I'm just gonna have them on the sides of the earthquake motion. So now I'm crossing from the other side to this side, so the rope shouldn't let it come out, that block. Doesn't sound good? All right, these two blocks are bad, but I tried, I can't do these ones for some reason. See, because the edge is sticking out here. I want to like start out wide and slowly go up more narrow with the stone until I run out of stone, but I'm going to use a lot more stone doing that. Meaning I'm gonna have to compensate at the top with wood. And then I don't know if that wood is gonna be able to survive the vibration. But I think we need a wider base and a narrower top section. And I can't do that right now. So I think I'm gonna take a break and come back to this. And let's see if my next strategy works better. Okay, I've deleted all my progress because I didn't make any. And I just noticed something very concerning. I'm pretty sure the stars over here indicate the difficulty level. And the seismic test is 2 out of 3 stars. Why are these harder? How are these harder? Let's not concern ourselves with that just yet. So one of the things I wanted to try to do, I've never used these. I've never even, when I played the original demo, it never said anything about these. So I just kind of want to see what they're all about and if they could possibly help me, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if these could help me. It's just, it says it's a rotator. So like, if I have a beam on the rotator and then like this sticking out like this, and then I press start, what happens? Okay, it's not a lot of help. It looks like it's just like a free rotating bearing. Is it possible to use these to dampen the seismic activity? I don't really know if rotators could be that useful. I need sliders, not rotators. I don't need bearings. I need things that slide. There's wheels, but these wheels are going to be super flimsy. They're just wooden wheels. They cannot support the weight of this tower. So I think I'm gonna have to go with what I initially said and build something that is wider at the base with the stone that eventually goes up and narrows out as we go up. All right, so there is my starting foundation. The thing is, I'm not gonna be able to get as high because I only had like 2 blocks available when I was just going up in stacks of 2. Now I've got 4 blocks down on a single layer. So it's definitely gonna eat up the blocks a lot quicker, and that concerns me for the top. This is not going well. Like, I'm getting way too thin way too soon. And like, the reason why is any block that is in the forward and backwards direction, I want to have a buffer here because those are the ones that were just falling out. But if I just give it a buffer every single time, I'm just tapering to nothing. You know what I just realized? The way I was doing this with the mortar, what's probably happening and why some blocks were falling out and some blocks weren't, is when I do this and I place this block down, it's probably only securing to the mortar of the side that I click on, which means it's not attached on this side. I bet that's what's going on. Let's watch these blocks. I bet it's gonna separate from here, but it's not gonna separate from here. All right, I was just completely wrong. Everything, the mortar just doesn't seem to like, it's not a solid connection. Not only that, but this design doesn't even work. All right, I'm trying something super experimental. It's just gonna fall over, but I'm just curious to see how these rotating things, if they have any potential here. They're not even attached, Wait, what? Everything just fell apart. This is like, that's the summary of this game. Everything just fell apart. I have a strange idea now. Acknowledging that it goes only in one direction. That's the rocking motion is only in a single direction. What if I reinforce a stone pillar, but overcompensate in the single direction, but nothing in the other direction? So we're gonna be like this. And then I just support the sides with wood. So now we're gonna have maximum stability in the front and back direction. And then the weaker objects are just to keep it from falling left or right. I can't, if this doesn't work, I've been actually stumped by this challenge, and it's only a 2-star challenge. I'm sure it's one of those things that if I see the intended solution, it's gonna look so obvious. It's gonna be like, oh, that makes so much sense now. But I'm not there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there on my own. I need some help. All right, now let's see what this is like without being supported by anything else. Really curious how this is gonna go. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but that lasted about as long as anything else I've ever built lasted. And it's like bare bones right now. So this is my method of trying to get these sides to stay intact with each other. And then I should theoretically also be able to use these attachment points to build out to a supporting brace. All right, the only thing that concerns me about this is now I only have 2 more of these fixed connections. Yeah, so look at how these 2 attach. Now I'm at 0, and now look at how these attach. You see the difference here? That concerns me. Listen, this doesn't have to work great. It does have to work though. Like that's kind of the minimum requirement. It has to work. I'm struggling really hard with that part of this. All right, now let's see how this functions in comparison to what we had before. What? That was worse. No, why was that worse? Seriously, why was that worse? This side has all the solid attachments. They're so weak. This is so hard. Everything just like nothing gets better. I was really not expecting the separation to be such a big deal. Let's bring back the old ropes. So I'm gonna kind of do this. All right, let's see if that helps it stay together. Okay, that rope wasn't even attached apparently. This seems to be helping. All right, that seems to be helping. Now with those ropes like that, I'm gonna fix the other rope that's not attached. But with those ropes like that, now if I just build the structure, prevent it from tilting back and forth, we might be onto something here. We've got these braces going up on the sides here. I'm thinking this is gonna be a good point to attach to. Okay, so now I've got this supporting structure. Really don't know. I feel like based off of past experience, it's just all gonna fall apart. But let's see what happens. See, the problem is, I know what the problem is with all these wooden structures attached to the stone. The stone is so just fluid, which is a weird thing to say. It's just the fact that every single stone piece is separate from each other. So all of these wooden pieces are rigidly attached to each other. But then this stone piece moves, and this stone, and this stone, and this stone, and there's like this domino effect of movement that then causes a huge amount of just force between the connection points of the wood that everything just falls apart. So I almost feel like the stone is a decoy. I don't think this idea is gonna work. I have one final idea, and it is just no stone. No more stone. I think the stone may have been this may have been a scam. I don't understand how this is only a 2-star challenge. This has to be like the hardest thing in the game. Okay, I've just gone through the whole process of making this thing slightly arched, very much cross-braced. I don't have a catching platform. Oh, I forgot I have a whole middle section here I didn't actually brace yet. Well, here, let me just do this real quick. And I'm just going to add a platform on top right now. You know what's gonna happen? I already know. As soon as this thing falls down on here, I just think it's gonna fall right through the entire structure. I'm like pretty confident that's what's gonna end up happening. All right, you know what? Before I even work on building a platform up here, Let's just see. Does this thing even like stand at all? It looks kind of good, but I don't know. No, I put so much time into it. Again, you know, maybe it is just, maybe, all right, here's my plan now. My plan is this platform, it cannot fall. As in like, it cannot lower any farther than where it is. It has to spawn in and just be there. The momentum it gains from falling is devastating. Let's eliminate that. All right, I got that platform supported now. I really feel like it's gonna fall through. If this doesn't work, this might be it. Let's just try one more time. Let's just maybe let's just try one more time. It's like it doesn't even have time. It doesn't even have time to like exist. It is so instant. We need some type of like dampener thing or something. We don't have to stick with this mission. I could just go on to any of the other ones and see what you guys think about strategies on like the building materials that I have and how they could be used in a way to survive this. This is a very, very rare case where I'm actually going to admit defeat on this one and just see what you guys think and if you have any feedback on how this could be successfully done. I mean, the game is out, so you could get it and try it yourself too. And if you remember my Discord, you know, send a picture of what you did to succeed at this, because this is crazy. So I'll be looking in the comments on this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, you might enjoy some more stuff that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.